I'm Sophia.
I'm Marlena.
And I'm Natasha.
Hi, we're the Three Tails.
What's really amazing is that Ian Somerhalder is seen as like a heartthrob with his big blue eyes. I know I fell in love with him as a boon, and so I started him on Twitter and Instagram. He inspired me. That's why I'm like more aware about this cause, and I think like that really inspired me so that I don't only have to be an actress. I can help the world as well as do what I love.
Yeah. I know that our school in specifics, but I know that like we want all kids to get involved with like as many foundations as they can. Like the Ian Somerhalder Foundation, I know it focuses specifically on animals, and I know that all kids around the world love animals, and that if they like get involved with this foundation, that we can really make a difference and save animals like we all really want to do. Like I know I want to help animals, but I have to actually like take action and be involved with like a foundation like this one.
Yeah. And also because we're fortunate enough to have a really good education, and because we understand it, we want to help. And I feel like if all the kids understood what was really going on, then they would be more passionate. And I think ISF is a really good foundation, organization, thank you, that will help people actually take action rather than just spreading awareness. And we post videos on YouTube,
and it's about mermaids. We've been doing it since we were 8, and we recently just created a movie that helps the environment and sends out a message to all our viewers.
I think we were all talking about this, and one topic we're really interested in is how like pollution and all other harmful things affect like our sea life. We just like to know more about like how pollution affects our underwater life because we love it so much.
Yeah, and like a really subunit within the environment was about pollution, so that was interesting.
I would have to say my parents, because that's who I look up to every day. I see them working really hard. It makes me want to work just as hard and make a difference, make an impact, leave a footprint.
Yeah.
Not a carbon footprint.
Mm-hmm. My parents also inspire me, as well as my big sister Catalina. She does lots of paintings and beautiful like art pieces about the ocean, and she's inspired me to really like enjoy the ocean and inspired me to love it so much.
Yeah, I also think, our parents and Catalina, I think I definitely want to travel the world like she did and look at all the different places, explore all the different places. And something that also inspires me is just my friends, because they do so many things and it just all comes together, and it's a really good feeling that everyone does something unique and special.
Well, recently we learned about the environment. Yeah. That's what's really been in my head lately, and when you see like human ignorance, it's like horrible to especially understanding like our impact and how we're a part of this world, but it kind of like we've made it revolve around us rather than caring to the earth. We made the earth like come to our needs. And
yeah, I think we've all been passionate about like the ocean and our environment since we were really young, because like we started this YouTube thing when we were 8 years old, and we've always had so much love for the ocean. We always like wanted to keep it clean for all of us to enjoy and for all the sea life and mermaids like us.
I also think like living in America, like we have this name where we're like the country that uses the most of the world, because we're only I think about like 2% of the world, and we use up 30% of its resources. So I think that makes all of us want to make a difference, educating all us young girls who go to the same school. We all want to make a difference. The developing countries, they don't have as much as we do. Like, I think we all want to help the world in that way. We want to stop like depleting the country and its resources. So
animals are important to me because they share an earth with us, and it's important for all of us to meet our needs and not just like have us use up all the resources because we're taking away from them. And we have dogs and cats, and they're our pets and they're our family, and we want to take care of them as much as possible. So
I think it's important that we coexist with them and not consider ourselves the only species on this earth. Mm-hmm. I think they deserve just as much access to resources as we do, and I mean, not only are they, adorable, but I don't know, I just think they're so fascinating, from, bears to dolphins.
Yeah, I think animals are great, and I think every kid's dream, right, like as soon as they can remember, is to be a vet. My first dream was to be a vet, to take care of animals, because everyone loves animals. We don't realize the harm we're doing to them, not just from cows, from like eating them, but like destroying and deforestation, how it's taking away their habitat, and how so many animals are going endangered. Like, humans aren't going endangered. We're growing at a fast pace, and the animals, they were on Earth before us, and we're taking away from them. This is their home. It's our home too, but we do too much destruction to them.
Obviously, a hobby we all have is making videos and swimming in the ocean, because that's what we base our videos on. And just like going to the beach, surfing, we're all like very tropical. We love taking pictures, and we've traveled the world together pretty much. Like,
Yeah.
recently went to Bonaire, which is like a really sustainable place, and it was cool to see that with the environment. And
Clearest water.
yeah,
Ever
ever
seen.
seen. It was amazing, and I want to keep it that way. So
Yeah.
it's really important.
I think I also like just like discovering like new places,
Your
like
new swimsuit brand?
yeah, just making companies. I was inspired by my mom to make my own swimsuit line with Natasha, and we recently took photos of them with Marlena, and we all modeled for them. So I think we're all very ambitious, and we want to do our own thing when we grow up. So
Yeah. I'm really into music. I love playing the piano, and I hope I learn the guitar soon, because I love the guitar, but I am really ambitious to learn it soon, because I can just stop procrastinating.
yeah, it's a really good instrument.
Yeah.
I wish I could play.
You will someday.
We're all best friends, BFFs, and one of our favorite things to do is obviously make videos. And we love, I think we've like said this before, but we love to swim in our mermaid tails and just swim in the oceans. And we went to Bonaire and we dove, and it was really amazing to see all the fish, and it was so like untouched, all the reefs, and we want to keep it that way.
Yeah, and I think that also together we explore new things. I've done so many things I've never done before with you. Like travel to Bonaire, or like just going around the city and seeing what's new. And I think that's really important, to just constantly experience new things and live life.
Yeah, I think what's really amazing is that like we grew up together. We grew up since we were 5 years old, so like a decade now. And I think we grew up with each other. Like, we all love the same things, and I find it really amazing how we can do these things together, like travel and experience all these new things. So.
Well, Archer has very strict community service requirements, and so they don't encourage us, but we're required to do a certain number of hours of community service. And I think that even though it's hard, it's certainly eye-opening. I've done like a number of things. We've done beach cleanups at Heal the Bay, and it's made me, when I see a piece of trash on the street that I normally would, be like, oh, like, it's just, whatever, it's there, and actually go and pick it up. And I don't know, I would say Heal the Bay is one of the best things that I've seen.
Yeah, like kind of what Marlena was saying is like, I think education is the base to everything, and we go to such an amazing school that like educates us all about the environment. And now that like I'm aware of this, and with the help of like all these organizations, I also go to the beach and I like clean up trash whenever I can. I see a piece of trash on the ground, I'll throw it away. Like, I won't just leave it there and be, oh, that's not mine. I want to really help the whole world. So
I agree with you guys and bring up like a couple new points. I think we should bring awareness to is like what we use, kind of like sustainability. The past like 2 years I've been trying to eat healthy, sometimes like vegan, so I don't use animal products. And I think just like processed foods, it doesn't only hurt the animals, but it hurts us. It makes us unhealthy.
The earth is our home. It's all species' home, and we need to, tend to the earth's needs, and because it's our home. The earth doesn't need us; we need the earth, and I think it's only fair, if we want to keep surviving, that we treat the earth like it's our home and not like a garbage can.
Yeah. Like, there was this video that went viral, and it was like, we call destroying the environment progress, and that's really sad because destroying something shouldn't be progress, because we're destroying what we live on and we're destroying everything else around us. We don't think about the other things, so I think we're all very greedy and selfish that we're not thinking about the rest of the world.
As our population is growing, we need to be more conservative, and that isn't happening. So,
Like, just everyone, like, buy fair trade and, like, local, so we're not taking from someone else. Like, people work in sweatshops all day and get paid in really harsh conditions $3 a day just to make a shirt and to eat processed food. So I think that's a really big effect on the rest of the world, and we're not thinking about that.
A dolphin, I think, because
that.
they're the smartest animal there is. I mean, I think they're smarter than humans because of their ability to communicate with their high-pitched sounds.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I've seen so many videos and movies where they have like this connection with humans.
I think I would choose a shark, just because I've been obsessed with sharks ever since I was like very small. But yeah, I just want to see what a shark thinks and like what they do and how they, interact with other animals and why they eat other animals and why they don't.
Yeah, I think I'd be a fly, to be honest. A fly sees everything. They're
If
you think about it, flies see everything. They fly around, they see dolphins, they see sharks, they see every animal.
Oh, okay.
And they can fly.
And they can fly,
Yeah,
and they
that's
can
really
be
cool.
small. And
But what would you say to a fly?
I'd say, take me with you on one of your days. They go to trash, they eat the food. I wonder what they think of the food. I wonder if they could taste the difference. I wonder why they eat those certain foods. I think, yes, for sure. I think being so young, because we're only 15, we could definitely make a difference and impact our friends, our family, our subscribers, and our fans. I think from doing this show, we also learned a lot of other things on the way, such as when we were 8, we looked at YouTubers, so we started making music videos and like makeup things, I don't know. And we did a swimsuit business because of going through the internet and seeing what other people do, so I think everything's an inspiration.
Mm-hmm. And especially because like our viewers are so young, they range from like 3 to 20. But if they start like being aware of what's happening to the earth, like they'll start taking action at an earlier age, and that can be really good for everyone.
It's hard because we aren't, celebrities. We go to school every day. We have finals to worry about, and it's hard to, think of ourselves as role models when, we look up to other people.
Yeah.
We're so young, like they said, and I don't know. I mean, of course that would be something that I would love to be, but it's hard to see yourself as one. Yes.
Watch our movie this summer.
Yeah, we're very excited. We love you, Ian. A lot.
Yes.
And you
inspire us.
Yeah.
And
Boone, Damon, everyone else. Yeah.
And what's the name of the movie?
The 3 Tails, a Mermaid Adventure.